TJ Baker is serving it to you raw and uncut.
It's so tasty, too.
How you do? We miss you, Wendy. We had to say it. All right, let's get back into the Beagle Boys, everyone. The exclusive. The case against Grayling Parnell begins with Kameron Jacobs. This might be the beginning. Now, remember, the other guy, I forgot the other guy's name. There was another one who did the investigation of what it looked like in his house. And we saw the apartment looking a mess. Remember, it was disheveled. You know what I'm saying? He also admitted that he had some mental issues. That's what we kept saying. That, even if Grayling was in love with Kameron, there's no way that he could have any maturity with that love whatsoever. So which means there never was any love here. This is a mutual beneficial situation. I guarantee if you look back at look at some of the old videos of this, that's what I said. This is a relationship of convenience. He wants something, and Grayling wants something. You know what I mean? Grayling uses him. Then once he's done with them, first of all, I don't believe the 35 tattoos now. I want to know where that person is. I just want to know. I mean, Brother Man took only 7, and that was it. He was out. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it. 3 on his face, 1 on his neck. Yeah, 1 neck, 1 side, 1 over the eyebrow, 1 in the headline. That's 4. 5 is the one on his wrist. And then you have the one on his butt. That's 6. It took 7, and then it was out. It was done. It's over. Let's get back into the interview with Rick Rosa, having the opportunity to get him to jump on Bigo because he's not a Bigo fan. He says, I ain't with this Bigo mess and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? And you can kind of tell though, he does look better, doesn't he? He looks more lucid. he's still a young pup though, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. By the way, Grayling's 41, right? He's 22. He said, what do I want with this old man? Well, obviously you got what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? You know what you wanted from this old man was some money. Hey, you thought that he had a little money. You know what I'm saying? That's what you think about all these guys. That's the problem. And if you go in it for the money, well, then that's what you're only there for a little bit because they don't have no money. Yeah, they got phony money. You know the phony money. You know what that is. Let's go.
I don't know.
So how many tattoos did you end up getting? Thank you, Big Mama.
1, 2, like 5.
I think he got 6. Count. We got the video footage. Okay, you're putting the video up there, aren't you? F1. Yeah, we just did it. Okay, good. Let's continue.
In your mind, getting the same initials, the same tattoos, 5 different places. You ain't think that looked at loony?
You said I didn't think that looked goofy?
Yeah, like every week a bitch telling you get my name on you.
That.
Like, nigga, I already got your name.
Okay, here's the thing, Rosa, I'm going to be totally honest with y'all, right? I'm not going to make shit up. I'm not going to lie in this live because I don't do that. Like, I shouldn't be on here saying this shit being messy anyway, but I'm going to do it. I was paid. Like, I was being paid. So everything I was doing, I was being paid for it. I'm not talking about little money. I'm talking about I was being paid. So everything y'all would see me doing, it was dumb. Like, it was dumb as fuck. It was dumb. Like, it was so dumb. But, like, he paid me to do that. And I'm not talking about no couple $100s.
So he paid you to go viral, pretty much. He paid you to go viral.
Like, he paid for my face. If y'all go look at his TikTok, the videos that was getting 1 million views was my motherfucking face. It wasn't his motherfucking face getting 1 million views. And he got mad at me one day because I told him, I said, nigga, you're not getting 1 million views. Nigga, that's me getting tattoos on my motherfucking face. You're not getting no views off of that shit. What is you talking about?
So basically, he was getting the money from the views. So on TikTok, every time he was doing these, the whatchamacallit, the videos where they were getting the tattoos, that was going viral on TikTok. I'm not going to go check. It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious. But whatever money they were making, he said was good money. I don't know what good money is to a 22-year-old. You know what I mean? A couple $1,000s. You know what I'm saying? You get that, you know, and a couple of PlayStation games, you know, and a couple of, you know, a couple of tattoos, and that's it. So the tattoos were to go viral, and so he was getting paid for those tattoos. You understand the economy here that was going on, right? And so he was exploiting them in order to, and he was breaking them off some. Now the question is, why doesn't he have any of the money? All right, let's continue.
And he got mad because he just thinks he's this big ass dude that got all this fame, and nigga, you ain't did a clothing line in years, nigga. In 20 plus years, don't nobody know who the fuck Grayling Purnell is in the model industry, in the clothing industry, nigga. Like, you are nobody.
Did you find the cocaine's on a nightstand?
Okay, before we get to the cocaine on the nightstand, I just want to talk a little bit about how the industry does you. Again, this was someone who used to do, at least have a clothing line and used to work for some, you know, big people in fashion. He used to, you know, clothe a couple of people. The last couple of people he did was, what is it? Zeus Kids, right? Some of the Zeus girls. All right, he did one or two of them, really. You know what I mean? Break them off a little something. They need something quick. You know what I mean? They know Grayling will pull something from wherever. You know what I mean? Probably scheme and scam to get it. But you got the dress, right? Okay. So there you go with that. You know, I mean, you know, but that's how the industry is. They kind of, you know, chew you up and spit you out. And specifically, he has mental health issues. He probably had those mental health issues before, but because he was so focused on his career, that was the distraction. A lot of times, you know, and I guess I'll be honest about my situation. That's what it was. You know, when you're in this industry, you're in the hustle. So it's like the next gig. You don't have time to be thinking about your mental health. You don't have time to be thinking about anything, actually. And knowing me, I mean, I used to do that on purpose. I used to get ultra involved in my career or my work, you know, in order to cipher off some type of avoidance of emotions. You know what I mean? And then when you finally, finally stop, and that's why you're always afraid. You hear people go, I'm afraid to stop because if I stop, that means I got to deal with stuff. And it is what you have to deal with. And so if he's not equipped to deal with that stuff and he's still getting a little money over here, and then he starts to scam and gets onto, you know, doing his sex deviant thing and his his praying thing, then this is what happens. This is how we get a Grayling Purnell. Now that we know how we got it, now we got to bring it to into justice. Okay, let's go. Let's get to the cocaine. Drugs. Here we go. Always the problem.
Did I find a what?
The cocaine's on a nightstand.
Oh, he did cocaine. He did cocaine all the time. Like when y'all said I was getting skinny, I was doing coke. Like y'all said I was looking skinny. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Like when everybody was like, "You're looking skinny," like that's what I was doing. I wasn't not eating. Like that's what I was doing. But drinking and coke. But yeah.
At 22 years old.
Yeah, 22.
Was that your first time doing coke, or you used to doing that?
That was kind of my first time, and not really. That was my second time doing it. Really like that.
It's a shame. His second time, I know how he feels.
How the plug look?
It was sort of my second time with my.
Okay, look, I don't have a plug.
Let me shut up.
I didn't even get it myself. He went through somebody and got it. I didn't even know he had got it until we went back to the house. But yeah.
Why does he want to know what the plug looks like? If he's trying to get the plug.
So he ended up moving. Where did he end up moving to? Because he was trying to put an apartment under your name.
Sorry.
Okay, y'all want to know his address, y'all. Let me just bust his address down real quick, because I
don't want to know his address. Can we just continue, please?
Look, his address is.
Yeah, they cut the address out. What's
Wait.
I mean, this is good stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all gonna like that nigga up, y'all. He got an underage kid in there, y'all. Y'all can't tell me he don't look younger than me, y'all. Y'all can't tell me that nigga don't look younger than me, y'all. And he stay in a small-ass apartment, y'all. Don't let him fool y'all. Fuck is you talking about? Don't let him fool y'all. He got no money. Y'all, he sells his dick, y'all. He literally leaves every day and God sells his dick to old people, yo. I'm sorry to break the beans, but I'm breaking the beans. I'm spilling all the beans.
So he is still on Rent Man.
Oh yeah, he fucks old people. No, that house wasn't clean. What the fuck, y'all?
So then he talks about him cleaning the house. So Grayling is on Rent Boy. So that's how he's making his money. You know, I don't want to go there, and I don't want to start throwing names out, but that's something that we heard from somebody else, right? That they're getting money from older men to give to younger men. They're passing down the abuse. This is what's going on. Now we're gonna do one more segment. Yes, we are. We're gonna do one more segment. So we're gonna play one more song, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna finish this. But this is what I'm talking about. What we're hearing is the passing down of the prayer behavior, and I mean like a prayer, a predator, the predacious behavior. You know what I mean? There's old men that are taking advantage of him. They're catching him on Rent Boy. You know what I'm saying? They're probably doing all types of things to him. I mean, that's what they do. I mean, listen, once you're rented, you know what I'm saying? And so his whole self-esteem is all, into the trash can. You know what I mean? Clearly he doesn't want to be doing that. But again, mental health. Is he getting any services? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? He's taking his meds, clearly, because everyone sees the meds around. But, what else is going on? A lot of things are happening to Grayling, and this is why he becomes a predator himself. He needs to be brought into justice so he can deal with it. I hate to say that, but that's the point of being caught by the justice system. Now, whether the justice system does the right thing by incarceration that's a whole different other subject. We don't have time to get into that. But this is what I'm saying. This is why justice needs to be served so that he can deal with it and process it. He needs help because he's not going to stop doing it until he's captured. That's the problem. And that's the reason why I'm glad that Kameron Jacobs is coming forward. This is someone who is actually saying something. We're going to have one more segment of this so we can get into the details of the ending of the actual scam again. This was the predatorial part of it. Let's get into the scam part of it, all right? All right, download the We Are You Radio app, everyone. That way you don't miss a thing, okay? Check out full episodes of Raw and Uncut, Monday through Friday, 7 to 11, live streaming on We Are You Radio. Or hit the link in the bio to download the We Are You Radio app. Comment, subscribe, and thanks for listening to Raw and Uncut on We Are You Radio, the urban sound of pride.